In this video, I'll be comparing an authentic Billionaire 2 Ty Beanie Baby versus a counterfeit Billionaire 2 bear. On the right is the authentic bear, and you can notice there's a big variation of colors between the authentic and the counterfeit on the left here. The authentic is more of a terry cloth maroon variation color fabric, a very soft fabric. And the counterfeit, this one is way off. It's a magenta, almost like a microfiber type of a fabric. The other thing I notice is the emblem. The emblem on the authentic is more of a Kelly green, 2 small dollar signs. The counterfeit is a different color green, and the dollar signs are much bigger than the authentic. I also noticed that the face, the way the faces are built, are very different. The authentic Billionaire 2 Bear has a very soft stuffing inside of it, and the counterfeit one is a very hard, overstuffed, very hard face. Doesn't even feel like it's even the right type of stuffing. Also, just the construction of the faces are totally different, whereas this one really slopes down a lot and it protrudes out a little bit more. And when I look at them sideways, you can see how the counterfeit, just the way the nose of the bridge and how it protrudes out, and just the construction is not, not a true Ty new face teddy. When I compare the tags, they're both 5th generation tags, but when you look at them closely, you can see that there's a font variation on the counterfeit one on the left. The other thing with the Billionaire 2 Bears is, if you notice the word original, you can see where it has the double I in original, and this was a mistake on a lot of the 5th generation tags that came out, whereas the counterfeit one just says original, doesn't have that double I, doesn't have that mistake in it. When I compare the insides of the tags, big difference of the counterfeit versus the authentic. The authentic tag has a gold signature inside of it, as well as they are numbered. There were 475 of these Ty Billionaire 2 Bears made, and they were hand numbered by Ty. As you can see on the counterfeit one, there is no number in here at all. There's no hand numbers, and the signature is in a red ink. Now, when I compare the word Billionaire 2 between the two, you can see that there's a slight color variation, but definitely a font differentiation. And when I compare the other side of the tags, you can see that the font is different, some of the spacing's different. So there's some differences there. Now on the back of the tags, same thing. You can notice that there are font variations. The counterfeit's on the left. You can see the font's slightly bigger, the spacing, some of the punctuation's off. When I compare the tushes, the authentic tush on a Billionaire 2 Bear is a 6th generation tush, and it says Billionaire 2 on it. The thing with the Billionaire 2 and the Billionaire 1 Bears is they came with handmade in Korea on their tush tags. As you can see here, is handmade in Korea. The counterfeit one came with a totally different version tush tag, which this is a makeshift 7th generation tush tag. It's not even a hologram, it's almost like painted on it. It does say Billionaire 2 on it, and this one does say handmade in China. It does not say, let's see if I can show this here. It does not say handmade in Korea. Handmade in China. On the authentic Billionaire 2 Bear, on the back side, the copyright date is a 1999 copyright date, and you can see it's more of a red type of a print. On the counterfeit, on the back side of this makeshift 7th generation, the font is very different. It's a very different font, and the punctuation, you can see where it says 1999 is right next to the Ty ink. Ty ink is in all caps. Let's see if I can do a comparison between the two so that we can see where some of the major differences are. And you can see that there's some pretty big differences. The authentic one on the right, where it says 1999, It has the Ty ink in upper lower case letters. So the punctuation, the size of the font is very different. So to recap on the counterfeit Billionaire 2 Bears, the one on the right is the authentic, and it came with a variated terry cloth type of fabric that's maroon, variations in colors of reds, magentas, and the counterfeit one is a totally different color, totally different fabric. It's a solid color, magenta, and it's almost like a microfiber. The emblem on the authentic is a Kelly green, 2 small dollar signs, and the counterfeit one has 2 dollar signs, but they're a different color, and they're a bigger embroidery on the chest. And then we have the heads. The heads, just the way they're constructed are a little bit different. The authentic one is real soft and a true Ty new face bear. The fake one is a really hard stuffing that's in here, and just the way the face is constructed is just more elongated, more protruding. The swing tags, you see a big difference on the inside of the swing tags, where the authentic is signed in gold and hand numbered, and it is 475 of these bears were made and hand numbered by Ty. The fake ones had a red ink signature, and it was not numbered inside. And the same as the back of the tags, you see some font variation, sizes, and colors. And the tush tags on the authentic Billionaire 2 Bear is a 6th generation tush tag. It has a copyright date of 1999, and it also has handmade in Korea. The counterfeit one had a makeshift 7th generation, almost painted hologram on the tush tag. It did have a 1999 copyright date, but it said handmade in China.